MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Jay Happ is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the center fielder, George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. It's now 1-0 Houston. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Colin McHugh will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Aaron Judge becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's 0 for 4. McHugh gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. McHugh has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and Haps rolling now. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. McHugh's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Popped up. McHugh is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gardner patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting none.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Andujar's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Houston. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. McHugh pauses. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bird, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. And he makes the catch in the corner. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan
Leading
Plesac,
off
Matt
for the
Vasgersian,
Yankees,
and leading off the inning,
the
the
left
big
fielder,
right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
10-10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now,
The catcher,
Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has to play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch to short. Correa is right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg Bird. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
McHugh gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. A high fastball is in there. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Leading off for Houston.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hitter, Tyler White.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats.
Now
Both
batting,
of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Hot shot down the line. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Stanton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Next up for the Astros, George Springer. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Troy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tulowitzki.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. hit in the air out toward left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball called for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from. Here's Carlos Correa now as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
McHugh will do this himself, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Sanchez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. McHugh gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in the Bronx, game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Tyler White will bat next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one will bounce into the wall. He'll get it into second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just...
Now a drive by Chirinos. Deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres has a play, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading
Miguel
off
Andujar, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Fouled off. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Now here's the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The first baseman, number 33, Red.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next will be the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's set, and the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One and 0 pitch on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Runner goes for second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Line drive to left. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in to bat next, it'll be Tyler White. He's set. Here it comes. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave them loaded. Still all square at 4 apiece. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Gleyber Torres.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he falls behind 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working.
Right
all of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit high and deep to right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 4. Tommy Kahnle will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Tommy Kahnle.
Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Judge has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston. This game's all tied at 4. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brentwood's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Luke Voigt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. To short, hit hard. He's got it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still all square at 4 apiece. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar brings it in. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center, and it's now a one-run ball game. Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
The first base,
digging in, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 4. DJ LeMahieu will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Swing and a liner. And it's a base hit, so a pinch hit single here to start the home half of the 10th as they set out to try and tie this thing up again. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Now back, second baseman.
So striding in, Torres. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, and it's 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about something you don't see every day. Most managers these days don't even let pitchers go into the 8th inning, let alone the 9th. And now into extras? You rarely see that happen, but he does just that and gets the win. Somebody get that man an ice tub.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4 the final tally. Houston have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Colin McHugh earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.